Hey friends, this is Jen. Welcome back to Color Sense, where we do all sorts of art projects with colored media like colored pencils, chalk, paint, coloring books, and you get the idea. The last several weeks, I've been having lots of fun coloring out on the sidewalk, and I always go back to my old faithful chalk, Prang. For years, I've used the 1-inch thick sticks for drawing out on the sidewalk, and just recently I found online these smaller ones and thought I'd give them a try. Today I bring to you a review of the Prang Chalk. So let's get into the video. First things first, I ordered this new chalk off the internet and shipping was not kind to the chalk. At least half of the chalk pieces came broken, and they were shipped in a material much like pencil shavings, which I think was supposed to protect it. I bought the box that had 144 pieces of Ambrite Chalk. They're described as being able to blend and burnish easily for a wide array of colors and be able to flake into water for a marbling effect, which would be neat to try. For different results, try different papers, or you can try wet versus dry. Time to experiment. Let's compare and contrast my good old faithful Freart style with the new smaller Ambrite Chalk to see if there's any difference other than obviously the size. So I laid them out new next to old side by side with their respective colors to see if there were visible differences. And as seen here, some look identical in color and others have a very visible pigment difference. While using the green in the leaves, you can definitely tell that one green is darker and has more pigment than the other green. Looking at the swatches down below, you can tell that the Ambrite Chalk in the brown, the red, and the orange especially are a lot more pale than the Freart counterparts. In this tree branch, the top bough uses the orange from Ambrite, and the bottom bough uses the orange from the Freart Chalk. And there's quite a bit of visible difference, which seems to be the case with several other colors as well. I'm also finding to be the case that in order to get more color, you have to apply more pressure with the Ambrite Chalk. I feel a little bit weird thinking this, but it actually seems like the Ambrite Chalk is drier and dustier than my old Freart Chalk. Can that be a thing? Isn't all chalk dry? But here's an example. It just seems so brittle, it breaks when you apply any kind of pressure. And the bigger ones, they have this feeling, kind of like a creamy, smooth feeling that just applies really easily. And the funny thing is, they're both described as paper chalk. Go figure. The fatter Freart chalk is actually described as superior chalk, free of foreign materials to create a smooth drawing experience without sacrificing quality. And I happen to agree with that description. While I think that this Ambrite Chalk would probably work magnificent on paper, it's not quite up to par with the Freart when it comes to the sidewalk. It's just too brittle. I'll definitely keep using up what I purchased, and I still like the Prang brand, but I think the Freart wins. If you found this video useful, helpful, or fun, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that notifications bell so every time a new video comes out, you'll be the first to know.